Hi everyone, today is day 5 of our case studies for solving case studies for interviews, and today I will be giving you a cheat sheet for the RCA problems. And because uh, because I know, as I've already explained how to approach RCA, I have already explained in the previous video that we have to consider internal factors, external factors, user journey, sometimes operational factors as well, and then conclude to a solution or hypothesis. But I but I got to an understanding that people are generally unaware what questions they might ask within the interview, because communication is one of the most important factor while interviewing for product or any business interviews. So I have I have made a list of 30 questions that you can just memorize, and you can that will definitely help you within your case study interviews while solving the RCA. So I will be making this video very short because I have already written down all the questions here, and but I will be explaining each and every question, and if possible we will try to make the segments, or we will try to segment this question into the factors like external or internal. So let's start with the video. So yeah, today we will be making a cheat sheet for RCA problems. So because what RCA means, in any RCA question we have to identify, we have to investigate about the culprit and what might be the reason for whatever decline we are talking about. So whenever a person has to investigate, he has to ask a lot of questions, and these are the list of questions that I'm sharing with you. And I hope that this question will be using this question you can solve around 90% of the RC problems. So yeah, so the first question says that, is there anything that jump out at you about the problem statement? If you are not understanding anything about the problem that is in front of you or that is asked by the interview, you have you have to ask the particular question from the interview. Second, what is the immediate impact we are seeing? This is one of the most important questions. These two are, so I will be making a star in front of the question which you can ask in all the case studies. And if there are any questions which are case specific, so I will be mentioning, or I will be giving you some examples. And second question is very important, because you can ask what is the immediate impact we are seeing, and by asking this question, there are very high chances that the interviewer will directly tell you that this is actually what he wants from you to answer. He will definitely tell you. Second is, how widespread is this issue? Is it affecting all the users or any specific segment? This is also one of the questions which is common, and you can use in almost all the RC problems. Is it device specific or operating system specific? This is also one of the most common questions that you can use in any interview or any case study. How sudden was this change? Is it happened overnight, or is it or is what gradual? So overnight means we are talking about the sudden change, and this is also a common question that you can ask in every RCA problem. Are there any geographic distribution we are seeing? This is one of this is also a common question that you can ask in any RCA problem where we are talking about the geographic distribution. You have to ask that in which particular city are we talking about, in which country are we talking about, or is there any specific country or specific area or region we are talking about. What about the temporal patterns? Are we seeing this issue at a specific time of the day or days of the week? This is I can say this is not a common question, but you can use these questions like let's say if you have been asked that the number of orders of Zomato has been increased. So you can ask the interviewer that, is it happening at the specific days like weekends, or any specific days, any specific time, in the non-peak hours, that is the lunch time, or let's say 12 to 3, and any specific days of the week where we can conclude the weekdays where people may not be ordering a lot of food. Next is, how confident are we in the quality of metric itself? This is also a common question that you can ask in all the RCA interviews. Could there be any error in the calculation or reporting system? Has the definition of the metric? Generally, people ask this as a separate question, but you can merge this question and ask in a single one. Has the definition of the metric changed recently? Next is, has there been any recent changes or deployment to the app or platform? Yes, this is one of the also a common question, but make sure that we are asking this question when we are talking about some application or some platform. Next question is, have competitors launched new features or promotion? Yes, this is also a common question that you can ask in all the RC interviews. Any changes in the marketing campaign? Yes, this is also a common question. Any recent incident, data breaches or negative news? This is also a common question. Next is pressure from partners, investors or regulatory bodies. So yes, this you can ask when we are talking about startups generally. Next question is, any new laws or policies that are impacting the company or the industry itself? Yes, we can ask this question in all the RC interviews as well. Are there any alternatives? Are there any new alternatives users are turning to? Yes, this is also a common question. Shift in public opinion or popular trends. So we are talking about the public sentiments. Public sentiments here. So yes, this is also a common question. Next is, any major events like, for example, let's say IPL. Any major event that might distract user or shift behaviors. So that is one of the let's say, for example, you are a company. Let's say you are a company which provides gaming services for small for kids on weekends. And let's say today is any IPL, so user might not be coming for the gaming sections, and they will be preferring to watch the IPL only. So yes, next is, let's trace a typical user journey, where you can ask a question like, where are we seeing drop-offs or changing user behavior? Also a common question. At each user touch point, has anything changed? One of the most common question. Was there a server outage? Uh, yes, this is also a common question, but no, we cannot consider this a common question, because there might be cases where we are not talking about any platform or any application, or we are not talking about engagement. This question is generally asked when we are talking about engagement, or let's say retention as well. Is the website or is the app or website slower than usual? Here we are talking about the latency. So yes, this is not a common question. Similarly, this is a question where we are talking about engagement or retention as well. Are users encountering error message or unexpected behavior? We are talking about, is there any bugs in the application or platform? Any new processes or staffing change? Have we introduced new processes, or the staff has been changed? This is we can say it is a common question, but we generally ask this type of question when it is about operational efficiency, operational factor. Next is internal campaign that might have unintended consequences. You might have heard about a lot of failed campaigns about from the companies, where they were trying to uh, where they were trying to where they were trying to give some different message, but due to some negative PR or some outage within the social media, the message what was not conveyed as intended by the company. So that might be the reason. Has your user base changed? This is another common question. Did a recent feature introduce a bug or confuse the user? This is one of the most important question. I cannot say this is a common question, but this is an important question. Was a popular core feature is removed or replaced? This is one of the important question. Has anything changed related to pricing models or subscription plans. Have we started monetization? And that will definitely affect the user behavior. Changing brand image or messaging, similarly as we talked about in the campaign consequences thing. So this is kind of the same question. Has the operation cost changed or are there delays in the process? This type of question we can ask when, let's say, the delivery time has been increased or there has been delays. So this type of question you can ask. Now let us do one thing. Let us just let us just do some bucketization. So when we talk about this, the clarification question, we can say that if I talk about from question 1 to question number 9, these are all clarification questions. If we talk about as the competitors and as a marketing campaign, recent incident, pressure, are there any new alternatives, public opinion, behavior, till the user journey. From question number 10 to question number 17, these are external factors. And when we talk about a typical user journey, user touch point, a server outage, website slower than usual, and counting bugs, till the bugs thing, till the question number 22, these are related to internal factors, or we have already added the customer journey as well. Let's move forward. So, any new process, staffing change, internal campaign, and the user base. So, these are operational changes. Operational factors. Did a recent feature introduced, or the popular core feature, or the monetization? So, these are also the internal factors. And this question is also a cost factor. So yeah, this is all about today's video. I hope this video definitely helped you while solving your RCA questions or while giving interviews. And I definitely recommend you to memorize these 30 questions so that you may have a very smooth flow while giving the interviews. And hope you will get a good rating with a good rating or review from the interview as well. Thank you so much.